Hey y'all, Mr. Timms here. I'm going to be showing y'all how to make this potato gun here in the following video. I want everybody to be safe. And remember, don't try this at home. This is just an instructional kind of entertainment quality video. Hey y'all, Mr. Timms here. So for New Year's Eve, we're going to do a little celebrating with a little bit of potato gun action, and I've been looking on the internet and I'm going to build one here, so I'm going to document it. Got the most simplest design is what I'm going to go with. So I got all these parts from Lowe's Home Improvement there. Probably about 40 bucks is what it costs. I got that piece of 2-inch pipe. I got a piece of 4-inch pipe, 2-foot section already cut there. I got the clean out collar that's fitted for one side of the 4-inch pipe, threaded for the other. I got the cap for it to plug on the end there. Then I got the reducer from the 4-inch to the 2-inch. I got some electrical tape to hold some things into place, and a little bit of American flag duct tape to dress it up there. The igniter system, this is the one I got. There she is in there. We'll get that out in a minute. Looks like a big spark plug. I already had the glue. Of course, I'm going to need a measuring tape and a saw. And went to Walmart, got the Rave and the taters. And that's for testing it out later. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all this stuff to specs, sand the ends down, glue it up. Wait a couple of days before I test fire. Alright, so I've cut this to 16 inches, the 4-inch piece, and then I've cut our barrel down to 45 inches. And what I'm going to do, I just got a piece of rough sandpaper. I'm going to sand these edges right here where things are going to go together. I'm going to sand all the way around them here. And then I'm going to get my glue and apply my fixtures. Okay, so I've sanded this down. What it does is makes little grooves in the PVC so the glue has a chance to kind of have cracks and edges to go into because this is so slick. I'm going to wipe everything down with a rag, and then I'm going to put a good amount of glue on this pipe so we can make sure it's got a lot of hold to it because, you know, all the pressure. Okay, so that's how I'm going to glue each piece. Then I'm going to take my collar, wipe the inside off on that. I'm going to press it down. Make sure I get a good press in there. I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me here. I'm seating this down here. You can see the glue's been kind of... Making sure that's in here. I'm going to do the same to the back end here. I'm going to glue it and do that, and I'll get back to you in a second. All right, I got the clean out glued on. Now I'm going to wipe this down. I've wiped my barrel down. Time to install it here. I'm going to glue it in as well. Lots of glue. All right, I got my barrel glued in. At this point, this is... It's really all seated in there, and that's what we got at this point. So standing about 5 foot 4 inches tall here. You can see the stature of it there. Got the cleanup plug in the back. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'll come back tomorrow and install the igniter port. All right, so this next day, everything's dried on the can there, and I've got this grill sparker here. Got it from Lowe's, and it's going to be like a spark plug here. Going to have this drilled a hole mounted in the side somewhere down in here, and then on the inside I got this nut that'll go keep it locked in. I'm going to try to make it spark here because it throws a nice spark. It takes a lot of force. Let's see if I can do it. All right, well, here's a sample of the spark is there. You can see there's a nice big arc. And I'm gonna drill a hole and install that in next. Okay, so drilled a hole, put that down in there. I actually used a little bit of the some Teflon tape to just kind of seal up the crack. You can see it down in there now. Got the bolt attached to it, and it throws a good spark. So next thing to do, I'm gonna go sharpen the end so I cut potatoes. All right, so I'm gonna grind a little edge on it all the way around, so when you load the potatoes, it'll cut. I'm gonna make this into a sharp edge with my little mini grinder here. Get it going. All right, so I got my got the end ground down so it's kind of sharp here. See, I ground the point down. You can see my little grinder did a pretty good job. I got a couple of parts where it kind of bitted a little bit, but for the most part, it's a sharp edge to cut that potato easily when you push it down in. So the next thing we're gonna put a little decoration on it. Mr. Tim's gonna help me, and then when Mrs. Timms gets home, we're gonna give her a test. All right, so I've got Mr. Thundermaker. Got it decorated up. My kids are helping me decorate. Got it installed. I think the next thing to do is test it out a little bit later. Ready? All right, so the to test fire ran Mrs. Timms in the house. Mr. Thundermaker works. Throw some fire. You can see the blast marks from the explosion there. Worked great. The bevel cut good. Pushed it down in there, and then I took a old old golf club I had, and that was perfect because the length of the golf club, excuse me, put it right up to the head, and that loaded it right down somewhere down in here. So of course that test was at night, and we're going to check out the accuracy later, and I'll probably do some more films on it. Appreciate y'all watching.